Yota Nicolaidou here, and welcome to another episode of your Security Boost, in which we demystify security and simplify protection for your personal and business valuable assets. I hope you're having an amazing day, and thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are going to talk about GDPR regulation. Many people worry about the legal fees coming from this regulation for businesses, but fees are nothing in comparison to what is coming. Do you remember the saying, bury your head in the sand? Guess what? This is not a good strategy, as GDPR will not go away. Security is becoming a serious issue for business viability. I feel that for most businesses, perception of the concept of GDPR regulation is a blind spot. That is exactly why I decided to clear things up so that you can effectively prepare for GDPR compliance coming in effect in May 2018. I will do that by telling a story. A few months ago, I received a call from a lady. She identified herself as a caller on behalf of a supermarket. Her call was a routine call to verify if any of my personal information has changed. I confirmed that it's the same, but she kept insisting that I should tell her my personal data to check if their records are correct. So I told her, I'm sorry, but I'm not confirming private information over the phone. It's my policy, and it's not going to happen. Mom, it's mandatory. Very interesting. Okay then, tell me what records do you have about me, and I will confirm if it is correct. The caller. Actually, we do not have much information. We do not have your ID number, your address, your date of birth, surname, email, marital status, number of children. We just have your first name and the phone number. Not my primary, just for the record. Me. Great, that's about right. The caller. No, we need to have the missing information on file. That is just about when my security mode got out of control. I mean, it was present before, but that statement was over the top. So I replied, why is that? And she told me, well, without your date of birth, for example, we cannot send you offers on your special day, meaning my birthday. And I replied to her, don't worry about that. The safety of my identity is more important than a supermarket offer. It is really important to consider the value of what you are getting for what you give away. I could hear the frustration in her voice when she replied, so you do not want a bonus card? Shall I cancel it? I replied to her, that is not what I said. If you want me to provide you with all this information, I will require a legal paper from your company which specifies the security measures you take to protect the privacy of my personal information, and which states that in the incident of identity theft because of you, you will be held responsible. Remind me your name again, please. There was a very long pause on the phone. Obviously, the lady had no idea what I was talking about. She was not prepared for that conversation, and it was not her fault. She was just an employee of a phone company ordered to call people to confirm personal information. So I said to her, listen dear, I'm a security professional and you need to write down the message I will give you in order to pass it on to your supervisors. Legally, You have no right to store this personal information of your clients without their written consent and without clarifying to them what your standpoint is with that data in case it is compromised. Moreover, there is no clear indication on how your supermarket handles this information, who has access to it, and how they use it. If your administration will not revise this old and very dangerous policy, it will very soon face catastrophic implications. In other words, identity theft to thousands of people, which means millions of dollars in lawsuits against your company, government prosecution with fees because you violated the regulations, and many more. After that point, she wasn't listening, so I just said, next time I will be charging for my advice. Sad thing is that she probably never gave my message to the right people. Here is the list with the issues that I have identified and you need to consider for the data your business handles. Giving access to private data of real people to color companies with no constant employees to hold accountable. Requesting data which is not critical in order to offer a service. Not being clear and informative to people how you store, handle, and protect data you request from them. I wouldn't be surprised if they hold credit card details as well, which is an identity theft con's paradise. So, if you are a business which holds private data, this is where you need to start in regards to evaluating your client's data. What client-related private data do you hold? What data do you actually need to offer them a service? Who has access at any given time to this data and how they access them? Do you know how this type of data can affect your clients and your business in case they are compromised? How do you take measures to protect them? How confident are you that the measures you are taking are enough? Do you have a clear way to communicate with people what data you request from them, how you protect them, and what your responsibilities are in case that data is compromised? Clear way meaning without jargon and usage of legal terms. The point is, employing legal consultants for the new GDPR laws is going to help you up to a point. You want me to prove it? Tricking people into signing a difficult to understand contract about their leaked data is going to help you against customer lawsuits to an extent. Regulations lawsuits, however, and your reputation can only be covered with a solid security strategy, which includes data evaluation. Understanding your personal or business protection also has to do with the data you give away. So consider the value of what you are getting for what you give away. You might be doing your best internally for your protection, but if you share data with third parties, you do not know their security levels and cannot control them, which instantly increases your threat levels. Clarity is power, so I am now turning it over to you, and I would like to pose 2 questions. Have you evaluated your data in preparation for GDPR? Having the recommendations I made in this episode, let me know, how do they help you? I cannot wait to hear your comments. So leave me a comment below or head to yotanikolaidou.com and let's continue the conversation over there. Until next Monday, stay safe. In order to give you your security boost, I need your feedback about your pain points, frustrations, problems, and issues related to security. So head over to the fantastic lounge of iotanicolaidou.com and leave a comment now. And while you are there, be sure to secure your place on our email list and become an insider. You are going to get access to some exclusive content, giveaways, and some updates that I do not talk about anywhere else. Remember, security is a thinking process. It is a state of mind. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch up with you on the next episode of Your Security Boost. Until the next time we connect, stay safe.